Hello. Hi. Talking to my cat. I was going to show you guys something here. And I'm going to do something in the hall. I decided I did this stone coat to this whole, I don't know if you can see it, the whole countertop about 2 years ago. And I have some pictures of me putting that on and doing all the countertops in the kitchen. And I liked it so much that I was showing the pictures to one of my customers, and she had me do that to a desk. So now I'm kind of homebound this week because my van is getting fixed. It's in the shop. It's been in the shop for 3 days. So I decided to create a project. I built this in this nook about, I don't know, 10 years ago, and just painted it. And I like it, but I decided what I want to do is the stone coat on the top of this and in the little cubbies down below. So anyway, I got to tape it all off, and I'm going to show you the process of doing this. First of all, I'm going to prep everything. Also, you're going to need a lot of tape. I forgot to show you that. And make sure you get some gloves for your hand, and then wear clothes that you don't care too much about, because this stuff, if it gets on your clothes, is ruined. Alright, so I had to have the camera like this because, anyway, here's my nice shirt, see it? And then, of course, my gloves. And I got 2 cups. I'm going to put this Pearl Essence white in one, and I'm going to do this metallic black in the other one. I'm going to do a little cap of spray paint, white spray paint. And then you got, of course, your resin mixes. Now this is a little yellow. Hopefully, these are countertop resins. Hopefully it doesn't show up on there. I don't think it will. And once it heats up. And I'm going to mix those in here and do it for a bit. And then I'm going to pour some in each of those. And then mix the metallics in there, and then we'll, at that point, we'll be ready to start spreading it on the countertops. All right, here we go. Let's start. We got to do equal parts of, this is the epoxy, the other one is the resin, no, I don't remember, one's one, one's the other. Okay, so I'm gonna do like equal parts of this, and I don't know how much I'm going to need, so I'm going to pour a lot, because I can just throw the rest away, whatever I don't use. Then I take this one, and let me see where we're at here. I'm in the garage, and it's a little hot out here. Gotta go up to 32. All right, that's a little over. I'll put a little bit more of this in there. That's quite a bit of resin. I don't think I'm going to need all that. Okay, so anyway, then you take and you have to mix it for a couple minutes. So here we go. So at this point, I don't have a little mixing stick. Hang on. Let's see, I need 2 of those. That'll work. And at this point, then I take and add the metallic black to one. And you don't need very much. This is like really, if I can get open. Come on. Come on. Open up. It's really hard to do when you have rubber gloves on. Now let's do this one. So then I take this, dump it into one of these. That's a lot, geez, don't need that much. This makes the metallic for the counter. Makes it real pretty. And it's like a pearl essence. I'm just gonna cut this open. This stupid thing, I can't get. Well, here's another, let me try this one. All right, I got the other one open. Now I'm gonna pour that one into that there. Okay. And I see how messy my hands are getting already with this stuff. So I'm going to take and pour some of the resin into this one. Some of it into this one. There we go. You gotta mix that up real good. I could be doing that with the drill again, but I'm actually gonna just do it like this. And if you really want to see how they do it on the show, you can go to Stone Countertop. I actually ordered the epoxy and stuff from Amazon because it's actually cheaper than Stone Coat. But for the first one I used Stone Coat because I wanted to get the total experience that way. And then now I've got a pearlescent resin here. Then this one has the black in it. There we go. Now you need something to chop all this with, and I usually, and we'll also spread it, but I usually have something else to chop, and then you have a heating gun that you have to use, which I have it already up there, and so I'm going to set this up back there, and we'll go from there. Okay, so I got it set up like this so you can kind of see the countertop. First of all, we're going to start pouring with the pearlescent here, and I'm just going to pour it across. And you just got to get it mixed in. Now, they usually use what do you call it? See, I actually use it. I have a torch too that I can use, and I like the torch. It's fun. But they usually use torch or heat gun, and then also let's pull more of this. More of this in back here. They also use the a spreader that actually spreads this stuff. See, this stuff's a mess, so you gotta make sure you have everything on the floor. Let's just do it this way real quick so I can get it all over this. And make sure you tape everything off real good because you're gonna make a total mess. Trust me, it makes a mess because it's resin, epoxy. But what fun it is when it's all said and done. It's beautiful, as a matter of fact. It looks like a real, the one I use is called Carrara marble. I actually added a little bit different to it than what they had in theirs because I wanted to put some veins in there. So I use the spray paint to make the veins. And I know you can't see this real good. You'll see it when it's all said and done, but make sure you do this all the way through it. Cut it real good. Make sure you tape up far enough because it's gonna go all over the place. Okay, now, next stage here. We're gonna take the black resin and just kind of dump it in spots. You don't need a lot of it. Well, it depends on how dark you want it. And this makes veins. All right, I'll put that down there. And you mix it as little or as much as you want for the effect that you want. And coming around here. You can go in lines. Make your lines however you want. You gotta remember, marble is just kind of like Carrara marble, especially has its own design, and you don't want to overmix it. The next thing is the torch. So when you do the torch will make all this blend. Well, the torch will take the bubbles out, but it also spreads and moves stuff around. That's actually the heat gun, which is I'm going to be using here in a second. So I'm not liking some of that, but that's actually looks pretty good. Let's move this down like that to an angle. I know you can't see it real good there. I'll give you an overview here in just a sec. That's that one. have to do the bottom. Okay, so I'm gonna lift this up so you can see. So I chopped all that, and I'm gonna use a torch to torch it all. And then it's gonna, actually not a torch, but this heat gun. I need the heat all the way up. And I'm just gonna take and start blowing this stuff around here, heating it up. You can move it like this. Once it gets hot enough, yeah, I like that. I have to mix that a little bit more again. In a brush. It's like a big old hair dryer. So yeah, that's the bottom shelves. They came out all right. They're a little darker than I wanted them there, but that looks kind of cool. Top shelf. There it is, and then it's gonna just, it's setting up right now as we speak, so I'm just going to let it go. So, oh yeah, here's the, that's the heat gun. But that stuff gets so hot, it melted that cup. That's right. What a mess. And if you get this on your skin, it's really hard to get off. So get some kind of a oil-based cleaner or something that actually that can scrub off the resin. All right, so you can see here, I got some touch-up and painting to do. I still have, that's still dripping a bit. This was the second coat, and I used that white spray paint to give it a little bit of a mixed color. It's a little dark on the bottom, but I'm okay with that. It looks kind of cool. Just say it's different marble. See, that has a lot, and also that shelf is darker, so then I have the light on here, so it's probably not as dark as it looks there. But anyway, pretty cool. It's coming right along. So I'm peeling off the tape. It's extremely hard to get off. Probably what I'll have to do, you can see there's a little bit on the edges there, is like I did in the kitchen too. I had to do some caulking around the whole perimeter to tie it in, and it made it look really nice. And of course I have to touch up paint where I got the stuff on the wall because I didn't have stuff high enough, and then touch up on all that, sand that, and touch that up. But when it's all said and done, it's going to be spectacular. Look at that, would ya? Get the general idea of what it looks like. I'm still taking the tape off, of course. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed seeing that. This is a real fun project to do. It's a little bit messy, but have fun trying it out. Bye.